Let me begin by putting a small thought in your mind. Who is your mentor? More often than not, all of us regard mentors, think of mentors as the formal mentors. The one that you have official arrangement with, the one that you have formal agreement with. But are they only the mentors? In my opinion, a mentor need not be somebody who you have formal agreement with and who gives you career assignments, goal-oriented assignments. A mentor is anybody who teaches you, helps you, or guides you. That is what I have. That is what I think a mentor is about. So today, I would like to use this platform to talk about the different mentors that I had in my life so far, formally and informally, and how they shaped me become who I am today. And I have been very blessed to have a variety of mentors, be it my teachers, my friends, my colleagues, my Toastmaster members, and who not. So let me begin the first mentor that we all encounter in our life, our parents. I'm sure most of us agree that our parents are our first mentors. Our parents were the one who held our hand and who took us to that shed of light when we are down. They led us everywhere. They pushed us our boundaries. They gave us constructive feedback, and we never feel bad about them. Maybe we get angry at times, we get frustrated at them at times for pointing out the small mistakes or the small problems that we have, and sometimes they kind of criticize it. But yes, at the end they say it for our own good, and we take those constructive feedback and improve on our own. And I'm sure all of us can agree that they were the ones who held our hand and helped us climb to the top of the hill. I just want to mention one particular thing, that my parents were both working parents. So what did I learn from them? Especially my mother, despite being a working woman, the zillions of activities that she has to control, the zillions of activities that she has to take care of. Despite all of them, she made sure that all of us felt happy, and she was the one who binded the family together. So seeing all these traits of my mother, directly or indirectly, I learned to be more responsible. Why responsible? Because she was busy and I had to take care of myself. I have to dress up myself for school. I had to do those small chores, and the place where I come from, we don't have the we don't have maids at home. We don't have that culture of having maids at home. So we all had to distribute the work, and I learned to be more responsible and independent. And yes, I'm very thankful and grateful to them for being my parents, and I'm sure all of us do the same and feel the same. And as I grew up in a residential school, and I met my best friend. As a kid, I was very timid, quiet, and I was not that bold. Whereas my best friend, she's exactly the opposite. She was quite bold, and she says whatever she thinks in her mind. Whereas I always hesitate to say some things and I don't open up that much. She was completely an extrovert. So indirectly, I learned how to be open to others, how you can approach people sometimes, and how being openness could solve a lot of problems. And I know that all of us have that one best friend or one particular friend from whom we learn certain traits, from whom we pick up certain good things and we inherit it without our knowledge. So she was one of those friends that I had, and I'm very grateful for that. She was the one who introduced me into sports. I was not into sports much, but she was the one who held my hand and said, yes, you can do it, you should participate in it. So sometimes there are these people in our life that we come across who pull the zip down and bring out the best version of you. Sometimes they bring out certain things that you don't believe that you have them, and they come out and bring that thing inside from you up to the outside world. So she was one of them. And moving on, when I say mentors, I believe that it will not be just persons. It could be experiences, right? Mentors are something or somebody, a teacher or help you or guide you, right? Like I said. So Experiences, my trekking experiences. Let me tell you about those little learnings that I had from my trekking experiences. I know trekking is difficult, it can be exhausting and frustrating at times. At times you want to give up. Like your sweat is flowing down your face and you want to give up. But you still hold on. You still keep saying to your mind, keep walking, keep walking. And that keep walking applies to many phases of our life. At times we want to give up. We don't want to go ahead anymore. At times your body restrains you. At times a lot of things emotionally and physically could restrain you from achieving what you want. But keep walking. Keep doing the things and go till the end. And that particular moment when you reach the hilltop or the mountaintop is something which cannot be explained with words. And the thing that applies the same in our life. Last but not the least, I want to take this opportunity to thank all those people who helped me take an interest in public speaking. It was initially by my first English teacher. I was in 4th standard when I first went to the stage. I fumbled. I stood there for a few seconds and I was lost. I could not say beyond 2 words, good morning. I came down the stage and I realized I sucked at it. It took me 3 years to get out of that until my English teacher who told me, don't get scared, it's fine, beat your fear. Stop worrying about you don't have control with and get excited about what would happen after that. So that always rings in my mind and he helped me beat that stage fear. Still I have it still today, but I have the courage to come and speak in front of people today. And not to forget the Toastmaster members, directly or indirectly, who had an impact on me, who have been mentoring me directly or indirectly. I'm very grateful to those people. And I would like to end with some beautiful lines by Oprah Winfrey. She says, a mentor is someone who allows to see the hope inside yourself. A mentor is someone who allows you to know, no matter how dark the night is, the morning is always bright. A mentor is someone who allows you to see the higher part of yourself when sometimes it becomes hidden to grow to your own view. So thank you, Toastmaster and guests. Please call the people who made an impact in your life and made a difference in your life today and be grateful. Thank you.